Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. How many of you have had a dream so big, so powerful, that just thinking about it lit a fire inside of you? But then, doubt creeps in, life gets in the way, and that dream fades into the background. That stops today. Most people drift through life without a clear direction, reacting to whatever comes their way. They say they want success, happiness, or wealth, but when you ask them for specifics, they hesitate. Vague desires lead to vague results. If you don't know exactly what you want, how can you expect to achieve it? Clarity is the foundation of manifestation, the force that turns dreams into reality. When you define your goals with absolute precision, you create a roadmap for your subconscious mind. Your brain is like a heat-seeking missile. It needs a target. Without one, it wanders aimlessly, distracted by the noise of everyday life. But when you lock in on a vision, your mind starts filtering out distractions and focusing only on what moves you closer to your goal. Clarity gives you power over indecision. How many times have you found yourself stuck, not knowing which path to take? That hesitation drains energy and breeds frustration. But when you are crystal clear about what you want, decision-making becomes effortless. Every choice either moves you toward your vision or away from it. There is no confusion, no second guessing, only aligned action. Confusion, the reason most people fail to achieve their desires is not a lack of talent, resources, or intelligence. It's a lack of clarity. They chase multiple things at once, unsure of which truly matters. They start one thing, then shift to another, never fully committing. Without a clear, focused vision, their energy is scattered, their progress slow, and the results disappointing. When you are clear about what you want, you activate the power of focus. Think about a magnifying glass. When the sunlight is spread out, nothing happens. But when you concentrate it through the lens, it becomes powerful enough to start a fire. Your mind works the same way. The more focused you are on your vision, the more energy you channel into making it real. Clarity isn't just about knowing what you want. It's about knowing why you want it. Your why is your fuel. It's what keeps you going when obstacles arise. When your vision is deeply connected to your emotions, it becomes non-negotiable. You no longer need motivation. You are pulled forward by a force greater than willpower. Your level of clarity determines the speed of your success. A person with a clear vision moves with confidence and purpose. They waste no time on distractions. They attract the right opportunities, people, and resources. The universe responds to that level of certainty. It aligns circumstances in their favor because they are unwavering in their intent. One of the most powerful ways to gain clarity is to write your vision down in detail. Don't just think about it, see it, feel it, describe it in vivid terms. The more specific you are, the stronger your connection to your goal. Your brain doesn't differentiate between imagination and reality, so when you create a clear mental picture, you program yourself to move toward it. Clarity also eliminates fear. Fear thrives in uncertainty. When you don't know what you want, you hesitate, and hesitation breeds doubt. But when your vision is clear, fear loses its grip. You no longer waste energy worrying about what is. You know exactly where you're going, and nothing can shake that conviction. Most people wait for clarity to come to them. They think it will magically appear one day. But clarity isn't something you find, it's something you create. You gain clarity through action, reflection, and refinement. You start with what you know and allow the process to sharpen your vision. The more you engage with your desires, the clearer they become. Clarity is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the difference between a life of wandering and a life of purpose. It determines whether you wake up every day with direction or spend your time reacting to whatever happens. When you harness the power of clarity, you take control of your destiny, and nothing can stand in your way. Most people set goals, but deep down, they don't truly believe they will achieve them. They hope, they wish, but they lack the emotional certainty that makes manifestation inevitable. Without certainty, doubt creeps in, hesitation takes over, and the dream slowly fades. Emotional certainty is the unshakable belief that what you desire is already yours. It's not a matter of if, but when. Your emotions are the driving force behind everything you create in your life. Logic can give you a plan, but emotion gives you momentum. When you are emotionally certain about something, you don't just think it's possible, you feel it with every fiber of your being. That feeling creates energy, and energy is what attracts the right people, circumstances, and opportunities into your life. Certainty is what separates those who succeed from those who struggle. Think about the most confident, unstoppable people you know. They don't just kind of believe in what they're doing. They are certain. They don't need external validation or proof. They decide in advance that their outcome is inevitable. That level of conviction is magnetic. It pulls results toward them. Your subconscious mind doesn't respond to empty words, it responds to emotions. If you say, I want to be successful, but deep inside you feel doubt or fear, your subconscious picks up on that uncertainty and sabotages your progress. But when you declare your goal with absolute certainty and back it with strong emotion, your subconscious mind aligns with that vision and drives you toward it. Emotional certainty is what allows people to achieve the impossible. Athletes who break records, entrepreneurs who build empires, and leaders who inspire movements all operate with a deep inner knowing. They see the victory before it happens. They feel it before it manifests. They experience it emotionally so intensely that reality has no choice but to catch up. Most people rely on external circumstances to determine how they feel. If things go well, they feel confident. If things go wrong, they doubt themselves. That's a losing strategy. Emotional certainty means you don't wait for proof before you believe. You generate belief first, and that belief bends reality in your favor. You don't need to see results to trust that they're coming. You know they're coming. Building emotional certainty starts with conditioning your mind and body every single day. You must reinforce your belief through visualization, powerful language, and repeated action. When you picture your goal as already accomplished, when you speak about it with absolute conviction, when you take steps toward it daily, your certainty grows stronger. It becomes unbreakable. Doubt is the killer of dreams, and the only way to eliminate doubt is to replace it with certainty. Certainty isn't something you wait for, it's something you create. You create it by deciding, by acting, and by refusing to entertain any possibility of failure. You create it by immersing yourself in the emotions of your success before it happens. Your body plays a role in your certainty as well. Watch how confident people move. Their posture, their voice, their energy all reflect their inner certainty. If you want to strengthen your belief, shift your physiology. Stand tall, breathe deeply. Speak with power. Emotion follows motion. And by carrying yourself with certainty, you reinforce that state within yourself. When you're emotionally certain, you don't get thrown off by temporary setbacks. You don't interpret obstacles as signs to quit. You see them as part of the process. You trust that every challenge is shaping you, preparing you for what you asked for. You remain unshaken because your belief is stronger than any obstacle. Emotional certainty is the key to manifestation, success, and fulfillment. It is the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. When you develop the ability to generate certainty within yourself, nothing can stop you and no goal is beyond your reach. Most people misunderstand manifestation. They think if they visualize, affirm, and believe hard enough, their desires will magically appear. But without action, nothing happens. Not just any action, massive aligned action. Action that is intentional, purposeful, and directly moves you toward your goal. Action that is relentless, focused, and non-negotiable. Massive action separates those who wish from those who achieve. You don't get what you want by sitting back and waiting. You get what you want by moving toward it with full force. The universe responds to movement. When you take bold, consistent action, you create momentum, and momentum attracts opportunities, resources, and results faster than anything else. Alignment matters just as much as effort. Working hard in the wrong direction leads to exhaustion, frustration, and burnout. Aligned action means every step you take is intentional. You're not just busy, you're productive. You're not just doing things, you're doing the right things that bring you closer to your vision. The difference between struggle and success is alignment. People hesitate to take massive action because they fear making mistakes. They want a perfect plan, a guaranteed outcome, a risk-free path. That mindset kills progress. Clarity comes from action, not from overthinking. The only way to refine your path is to start walking. If you make a wrong turn, you adjust, but standing still guarantees failure. Speed matters. When you get an idea, move on it immediately. The longer you wait, the more doubt creeps in. The more you hesitate, the harder it becomes to start. Successful people act fast. They don't overanalyze or second guess. They trust their instincts, take the first step, and figure out the rest along the way. Fast action beats perfect action every time. Taking massive aligned action requires an obsession with progress. It means you don't just work on your goal when you feel like it, you work on it every single day. You commit to progress, whether it's big or small, and you keep pushing forward no matter what. Consistency compounds results. Small efforts, repeated daily, create unstoppable momentum. Fear is the greatest killer of action. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of discomfort. But fear loses its power when you move. The moment you take action, fear shrinks. The fastest way to destroy self-doubt is through movement. You don't wait until you feel confident to act. You act first, and confidence follows. Aligned action means knowing when to adjust. You don't blindly follow the same plan if it's not working. You track your results, evaluate your progress, and refine your approach. Success is a process of testing, learning, and improving. You stay flexible, but you never stop moving. The goal stays the same, but the strategy. Taking massive action means eliminating excuses. There is no perfect time, no ideal conditions, no guaranteed outcome. Waiting for the right moment is a trap. The only right moment is now. You either take action or you don't. You either move toward your dream or you let it slip away. Excuses are irrelevant. Only action matters. Your energy fuels your action. If you're exhausted, unmotivated, or overwhelmed, your results suffer. This is why physical and mental energy are non-negotiable. You optimize your body, mind, and environment for peak performance. You protect your focus, eliminate distractions, and surround yourself with people who push you to take action at a higher level. When you commit to massive aligned action, you send a signal to yourself and the universe that you are serious. You stop waiting, stop hesitating, and start creating. You move forward with intensity, adjust as needed, and refuse to stop until your vision becomes reality. Your mind is the battlefield where success or failure is decided. Every result you experience is a reflection of what you believe to be possible. If you hold limiting beliefs, thoughts that tell you, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve success, or it's too hard, you will unconsciously sabotage yourself. These beliefs act like invisible chains, keeping you stuck in the same patterns no matter how badly you want change. Limiting beliefs are not facts. They are conditioned thoughts programmed into you by past experiences, society, family, and failures. As a child, you absorbed everything you heard. If someone told you that money is hard to make, that success is only for the lucky, or that you should be realistic, you likely internalize those beliefs without question. Now, as an adult, those same beliefs run in the background, shaping your actions, decisions, and results. Your beliefs determine your level of action. If you believe something is impossible for you, you won't even try. If you believe you aren't worthy of success, you will unconsciously push it away. If you believe opportunities are scarce, you will operate from fear instead of abundance. Your mind will always seek to confirm what it believes, which is why eliminating limiting beliefs is non-negotiable. The first step to eliminating a limiting belief is recognizing it. Most people don't even realize they are carrying these mental roadblocks. They assume their struggles are caused by external circumstances when, in reality, their own thinking is the problem. You must become hyper-aware of the thoughts running through your mind daily. Every time you hesitate, doubt yourself, or make an excuse, ask, What belief is driving this? Once you identify a limiting belief, you must challenge it. Just because you've thought something for years doesn't mean it's true. Ask yourself, is this belief a fact or just a story I've been telling myself? Find real-world examples that contradict the belief. If you think success is only for those born into wealth, look at self-made millionaires. If you think you're not talented enough, study people who started with less and still achieved greatness. Replacing limiting beliefs requires repetition. Your brain is like a muscle that strengthens whatever you repeatedly feed it. If you've spent years telling yourself negative stories, you need to rewire your mind with new, empowering beliefs. This means using affirmations, visualization, and surrounding yourself with people who reinforce a new mindset. You don't just think differently once, you condition your mind daily until the new belief becomes automatic. Your environment plays a massive role in reinforcing or breaking limiting beliefs. If you are constantly surrounded by negativity, doubt, and fear, it will be harder to shift your mindset. You must consciously create an environment that supports growth. Read books that expand your thinking. Listen to people who inspire you, and cut out any influence that reinforces limitation. Your actions must align with your new beliefs. You can't just think differently. You must prove to yourself through action that your new beliefs are true. If you've believed you're not good at public speaking, force yourself to speak in front of people. If you've believed you can't make money doing what you love, take one step toward monetizing your passion. Action is the most powerful way to reprogram your subconscious mind. Fear is often tied to limiting beliefs. The fear of failure, rejection, or not being enough is what keeps people from breaking free. But fear is just a signal. It means you're stepping beyond your old identity. Instead of running from it, lean into it. The more you challenge your fears, the weaker they become. What once felt impossible becomes second nature. Eliminating limiting beliefs is not a one-time event. It's a continuous process. Every time you set a new goal, your mind will try to bring up old doubts. Your job is to recognize them, shut them down, and replace them with certainty. The stronger your beliefs, the stronger your actions. The stronger your actions, the bigger your results. You are not bound by the limitations you once believed in. You have the power to rewrite your mental programming, to discard old patterns, and to install beliefs that align with the life you truly want. Every transformation begins in the mind. And when you take control of your beliefs, you take control of everything. Everything in the universe operates on energy. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions emit a frequency, and that frequency determines what you attract. Most people live in the energy of their current circumstances, reacting to what they see instead of creating from what they desire. If you want to manifest something into your life, you must align your energy with it before it arrives. You must embody the emotions, mindset, and certainty of someone who already has what they want. Desire alone is not enough. Many people want more wealth, success, love, or freedom, but their energy contradicts their desires. They say they want abundance, but they feel scarcity. They say they want success, but they doubt themselves. The universe doesn't respond to words, it responds to who you are being. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Living in the energy of your desire means feeling and acting as if your goal is already yours. Not in a delusional way, but in a way that programs your subconscious mind for success. If you desire confidence, walk, talk, and move like someone who is already confident. If you desire wealth, make decisions from a place of abundance instead of fear. The more you embody the energy of your future self, the faster your reality shifts. Your emotions are the key to this process. Every emotion carries a frequency. Fear, doubt, and frustration lower your vibration, making it harder to manifest what you want. Joy, gratitude, and certainty raise your vibration, putting you in harmony with your desires. This is why the most powerful way to attract something is to feel good now. Not when you achieve it, not when circumstances change, right now. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to shift your energy. When you are grateful for what you have, you send a signal to the universe that you are abundant, that you trust the process, that you are ready for more. Instead of focusing on what's missing, focus on what's already great in your life. The more gratitude you express, the more reasons you will have to be grateful. Your daily habits must reflect the energy of your desire. If you want to be successful, study the habits of successful people and integrate them into your life. If you want to be in the best shape of your life, move like someone who prioritizes health. If you want love, radiate the energy of love before it arrives. Your actions are a declaration of your energy, and they create momentum toward your vision. Visualization is a powerful tool for living in the energy of your desire. Close your eyes and see yourself already having what you want. Feel it, experience it, immerse yourself in it. The more vividly you can picture it, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. Your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. When you visualize with emotion, you rewire your mind to believe it's already happening. Your words also shape your energy. Speak as if your desires are unfolding now. Stop saying, I hope, I wish, or I'll try. Replace them with statements of certainty. I am. I create. I attract. Your words carry power. Every time you speak, you are either reinforcing your vision or pushing it further away. Surround yourself with energy that matches your desires. The people, environments, and content you consume influence your frequency. If you spend time around negativity, doubt, or fear, it will pull you out of alignment. If you immerse yourself in inspiration, growth, and high vibrational energy, you stay connected to your vision. Protect your energy like your future depends on it, because it does. Taking aligned action is the final piece. Living in the energy of your desire doesn't mean sitting back and waiting. It means moving with confidence and certainty. Every action you take from this state reinforces your belief, and belief is what turns thoughts into reality. When you combine energy, emotion, and action, you become an unstoppable force. Mastering this principle changes everything. Instead of waiting for external validation, you become the energy of what you desire. Instead of hoping things will happen, you align yourself with them now. When you fully step into this state, your desires no longer feel distant, they become inevitable. Success is not reserved for the most talented, the most intelligent, or the most privileged. It belongs to those who refuse to quit. Persistence is the great equalizer, the force that turns failure into progress and obstacles into stepping stones. No matter how big the goal, no matter how tough the journey, those who persist always find a way forward. Most people give up too soon. They start with excitement, take a few steps, and then stop when challenges arise. They interpret failure as a sign to quit instead of a test of commitment. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't that one faced fewer challenges, it's that one pushed through while the other backed down. Every great success story is built on relentless. Obstacles are inevitable, but they are never final. Every struggle, every setback, every rejection is part of the process. When you persist, you don't see failure as the end, you see it as feedback. You adjust, you learn, and you keep moving. The only way to truly fail is to stop trying. Every time you push forward despite difficulty, you build strength, resilience, and unstoppable momentum. Your mind will try to convince you to quit. It will whisper doubts, remind you of past failures, and make comfort seem more appealing than progress. This is where most people lose. They listen to the voice of doubt instead of the voice of determination. The key is to train your mind to expect challenges, embrace them, and push through them without hesitation. Emotional resilience is the foundation of persistence. If you let frustration, disappointment, or impatience dictate your actions, you will never last long enough to see results. Those who persist have mastered the ability to keep moving forward even when they feel uncertain, exhausted, or discouraged. They don't wait to feel motivated. They take action despite their emotions, and in doing so, they regain control. Success is rarely immediate. The most extraordinary achievements are the result of years of effort, setbacks, and lessons. Every great athlete, entrepreneur, or artist you admire has a history of struggle. What separates them from the rest is their refusal to stop. They understand that persistence compounds over time, turning small, consistent efforts into massive breakthroughs. Repetition creates mastery. Every time you take another step, no matter how small, you strengthen your skills, sharpen your mindset, and increase your chances of success. The path may not always be clear, but as long as you keep going, you will eventually figure it out. Progress is not always obvious in the moment, but over time, persistence guarantees results. Surrounding yourself with the right influences makes persistence easier. If you spend time with people who encourage quitting, negativity, or mediocrity, their mindset will weaken yours. But if you immerse yourself in the energy of those who push forward no matter what, their resilience will fuel your own. The environment you choose either strengthens or destroys your ability to persist. Adaptability is part of persistence. Staying committed does not mean blindly repeating the same approach if it isn't working. It means staying committed to the goal while adjusting the strategy. Those who persist are not stubborn, they are flexible. They analyze, refine, and improve. They see roadblocks as detours, not dead ends. They stay locked in on the outcome, but open to new ways of getting there. Most people overestimate what they can do in a short time, but underestimate what they can achieve over the long run with persistence. Small, disciplined actions may not feel significant at first, but when repeated consistently, they create unstoppable momentum. The person who persists, even imperfectly, will always outperform the person who starts and stops, waiting for the perfect conditions. Those who develop the mindset of persistence become unstoppable. They train themselves to keep going no matter what, to turn obstacles into opportunities, and to refuse anything less than success. When you persist long enough, failure becomes impossible because every setback is just another step toward victory.